export this to the computer and start the summary. So for the people that came last time, I want to go ahead and finish what we were working on with the Kahoot. And so if you remember last time, we were trying to get a usable like table created in, we were using ChatGPT last time. And so create a table in that we can copy and paste into a Excel file or an Excel file. So
can I quickly ask what level are we on?
So we are continuing from level 22. I'll go ahead and put this in the chat, the website, so you can get straight to where we are. And we should have finished working in ChatGPT to get the table, as I said. And then you should have something that looks like this. So I know we were having some trouble getting the correct format last time, but I think this works. Here are 10 questions. This is actually one that I worked on with Poppy either yesterday or the day before. And I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday because I got that big box from the Bon Sucre. So you would need to go through this and make sure all the answers are correct. And then maybe take away anything that is like all of the above, because there is, well, they don't have it. It's not like A, B, C, D in a line. When you put it into Kahoot, they have the 4 boxes, right? And so it's a 2x2. So all the above doesn't really work.
So what would we change that to if it's all 3 answers?
All choices.
Okay.
All of the choices. I think all of the choices, because that kind of sounds like all of the above. When you see all of the, you think that, excuse me, you think that it's all the above.
Yep.
You do all of the choices.
Yep.
So I am sorry. I got this this kombucha mix. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the chat for the people who are not who were not able to do it last time. Hold on. This. For the people who are not here or the people who were not able to complete, I'm just gonna put this in there. Oh, hold on, I need to close it first. So I'm gonna put this into the chat. And then if you want to follow, if you just want to follow along for the next part, it's just going over how to put the template back into Kahoot. So for those just joining us and who were not here last time, we created a Kahoot account. We went in here, we downloaded the template, which is the one I just put into the chat. But this template is empty. And I showed you all how to find that. Then we went into ChatGPT and we had it create a, well, we had one of our quizzes, or I think for the example that I gave, the example that's on this page, it was, let me see here. Oh yeah, it was a bunch, I think it was from another quiz actually. So yeah, I'm seeing here question 1, question 5. And then, so what welding position is G1? What welding position is G6? So I put a bunch of these questions in here, and then it filled in the rest of the multiple choice answers. But it didn't give it to me in the correct format. So then I asked it again to put it into a table format so it can fit into this template Excel file. Okay, so I'm going to bring the Excel file up again. This is, like I said, the one that I was working on with Poppy. So it's got the questions here on the left, and then it's got different answers, a time limit. So how long do you want to give your students? think 20 minutes, or sorry, 20 seconds is good. 20 minutes is way too long. But you could change it if you want. You want 10 seconds, make a little real quick answers, or if it requires a lot of thinking, or maybe you're doing something ESL where it takes a little longer for the students to read. Maybe you can change it to 30 seconds. And then the correct answer is over here. And once again, all of this was created in this format using ChatGPT and the way that ChatGPT put it out into table format. Okay, so that was the main kind of AI using the generative AI last last week. And so I just wanted to finish this off because this is the last part of putting it back. Once we have it made, now we got to put it back into Kahoot. So if you have Kahoot, go ahead and log in. And then we can get back to that page where we have where we went to create. We started a blank canvas, and then now we want to add the questions. So adding questions, importing the spreadsheet. So once again, this is where you would find the template. I went through it very quickly because we did it last time. If you need help, it's here. Create Kahoot, add question, import spreadsheet, download our template. And once again, we already have the template ready to go. Now that we have it, I'm going to select it. Okay. Kahoot quiz template on my desktop. Click open and then upload. So 10 questions have been imported. Now, if you look over here on the left, you can see a list of the questions, and there are 11 questions. Why are there 11 when I imported 10? That is because they kept the first question, which is just nothing. It's the template, okay? So we don't need this first one, right? If I scroll up here to the top, because it's nothing and we already imported the 10 that we wanted. So go ahead and click this delete button. It's if you have it selected, you have to have the one selected, and you can click this little delete here in the bottom left. It will ask you if you want to delete it. Yes, we do. Now, I think that is what it says here. Select file, upload, add questions, delete the first file. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The last thing that we need to do is, so I wrote here to make the Kahoot more engaging, add some images. Once you are done adding images, I don't include how to do the images, but it's pretty self-explanatory here. So I have this is usually where the media goes. All I have to do is press this plus button and then search for whatever I think this would be. Architecture probably has fewer amateur experts. So I would come in here and look for a picture of an amateur, or maybe like a person helping another person, right?
I'm just frustrated as always.
What happened?
I can't log into Kahoot.
Oh no, you got trapped in Gmail again?
Well, no, I got the email, but now it says I need to verify my email. And I'm trying to do that on my phone, and it won't download it from the server, so I can't verify my email.
Oh my goodness. Well, you might just have to follow along with this one because
Oh my God.
yeah, sometimes that's tricky. Okay, I'm gonna just go through here and just pick a couple quick ones here. A well-planned home will have at least 2 points of entry. I'm just going to pick this one here of the entry. Now, the reason that I'm able to download and use these images here, the selected ones, on a free account, you are usually not allowed to do that. But since I gave you all the Kahoot Plus pass last time, the student pass, it should allow you to use these images. If not, then you would just have to go to Google and find any images that you think would work for this one. Okay, so like I would just come in here and look for site plan, and then look over in the images, find something that looks nice, right? Save that image, come back in here, and then I can go down here to upload file, and I've got the image there. So You're allowed to do your own images. That's one of the cool things about Kahoot as well. So I'm just going to kind of just do some random ones here just so that I can go through the process with you all. I don't know if any of these deal with what we're talking about here. What are the three main areas of categories? I don't know if that really works for that savings pension. Okay, so anyways, those are the 10 slides. The last thing we need to do is click up here where it says enter Kahoot title. If I remember correctly, this was chapter 10 for, well, let's, Poppy, what was the name of the course where this one was for? You got chapter 10. I can't remember the name of the course.
Architectural drafting design. One, I think.
Yeah, I think it was one. Okay. Architecture drafting and design one. Let me see here. I think that's the only thing we really need to do. Put that one in there. Click done. Click save. Yep, that's it. You can add in the other stuff if you want to change the images or something. You can put it into a folder for organizing your Kahoots. You can make it private. You can make it public. You can make it unlisted. This is the same as YouTube. Private means nobody can see it. Only you can see it. Public means everybody can see it. Unlisted means only the people who have the link can see it. If you want to make a lobby video, you can put something from Kahoot in here, and then the lobby music. Let's see this one. We'll just make this one Glory. And then we click done, and then save up in the top right. Yeah, right. Okay, why can't I save it? The media upload is still in progress. What's taking so long? Let's see. Oh, it's these ones. I think I went too fast. So, okay, well, I'm gonna delete these then because they're taking too long. And I can't do anything. So, all right, there we go. Save. Chase is saved. Now what I can do, I can share this. Let me see here. I can't just copy it. Oh yeah, here we go. Copy. And then if anybody wants to use that Kahoot, they can just click on that link that I put in the chat. There's the Kahoot. If you want to do it with your students, you just press host live. And then, yeah, you play the game like we did last time. So any questions on Kahoot? I know I went through that pretty quickly, but I also have the instructions here, and then this is being recorded so you can watch it later. But anybody having a hiccup that I can help them with? Poppy, were you able to figure out the email situation?
Yeah, but now I'm way behind, so yeah. So
You got the videos, you got the
I do, and I have.
got the page here. So
How do I save this page, the architectural drafting and design page you just sent?
the one that I sent you, the Kahoot,
No, the one you just put into chat.
the one I just put into the chat was the Kahoot.
Create Kahoot IT details.
Yeah. So you would this is just opens on a web page. You can just save it any way that you save it normally. Like just save it as a bookmark or a favorite.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so that wraps up level 22. It's now time. Bum, 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 bum. This is someone here. My quick image that I made of one of the students in this in this class. I hope you like it if you know who it is. We are moving into level 23 right now, and it says here the echoing embers will help to remind you of what we've covered. Level 23, we are doing summative assessments. Nice, thank you, Hannah. This module is dedicated to understanding how AI can aid in developing comprehensive and fair midterm or final exam questions. Here are the objectives. We'll put them into the chat. We can stay on task. And the things that we need today, number one, we need the material that you would like to cover on your summative assessment. So if it's the same as last time, that's fine. Or maybe you want to make some new questions. We can use, today we're going to use, my original plan was to use ChatGPT, and we can still do that, but I also want to try something out called Copilot, which I don't think we've covered yet. And we supposedly have access to it, supposedly, at our school. So we're going to see if we can use Copilot today. That is Microsoft's LLM program app website that is separate, but I think built on top of ChatGPT. So I think they use ChatGPT 4 with it. So let's see what we can do. This next thing that you need is a CSV template that will be imported into Canvas. So I will put this into the chat for you all as well. On the desktop. Okay, this one is the quiz import. So we're doing more Excel stuff. I hope y'all are comfortable copy and pasting things into Excel. Don't worry, we don't need to know any formulas. Everything is just copy and paste. So, okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. So what we're going to do right now is we're creating CSV formatted questions using generative AI. So same as last time, we have a template, right? Same as the Kahoot. Kahoot was a template. This is a template so that we can put our questions, also very similar to Kahoot. We're going to put our questions and our answers into this CSV file. We're going to take the CSV file and convert it, change it to a QTI file, which you don't need to know what that is. You don't need to know what CSV or QTI is. Just know that we're going to do that. And then once it's in QTI format, if anybody is familiar with Canvas and putting things into Canvas, we will import that QTI file into Canvas, and fingers crossed, knock on wood, all the questions and answers that we put into the original CSV file will be imported into Canvas. So it's like a very easy, quick way to make quizzes in Canvas, if it works. So let's hope it works. If not, then it'll be a good exercise in trying and failing. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I have this link here to this document. Actually, let me give you the share link. So I can still copy it. Okay, good. So I'm logged into a different account than the one that created this. So I'm not able to change anything, right? Like I'm typing and stuff. So I would need to not request edit access. I don't want to edit this. I'm going to go up here to file, make a copy. I'm just going to make another copy so that I can have my own copy that I can work on. And like I said, we can use AI, or sorry, OpenAI, ChatGPT. I'm going to put this one in the chat. This is the real one. You don't need to log in anymore. I don't know if you heard that one from last week, but ChatGPT last week changed it so you don't have to sign up to use it. You can just go on here and you have access to 3.5. That is great, especially if you're trying to do it with your students, because a lot of the students are worried about, connecting it to their accounts. I think you used to have to put in a phone number. And so now, I don't know, for better or for worse, it's open for anybody anywhere. Oh yeah, that's right. You might have too much stuff here on the left. Okay, and then also, let's try this. Actually don't know how to get into it. I'm in Edge. Okay, boom. I guess in Edge, you can just go to Copilot. Or if you go to Bing Chat, what's the link for Copilot? Oh, copilot.microsoft.com. I'm also putting this into the chat. If you want to try it out, you might need to log in to your CPTC email. I think this is, oh no, that's my private one.
It showed up in mine.
Oh, did it? Okay, it loaded up.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been there for a couple days. I just started playing with it yesterday. If you look like down on your screen at the, I don't know, somewhere there's a little symbol that the school uploaded. Oh yeah, there it was on yours.
Yeah, if you're in Edge, I think they got this one up here in the top right. If you
Okay, but
want
you
to,
see that little colorful thing at the bottom right on your screen?
yeah, this one.
That little guy showed up.
Oh, oh, this
Yeah,
is, I think, integrated into Windows.
yes, it is. So I think I thought it's on my school email, or well, I mean, I have Microsoft, so I don't know. It just showed up there. I started playing with it, and it's nice because you can do imagery also in there.
Yes, that's right. That is
So
a
I'm
good
playing
point.
around with that, because I'm going to have my students working here. So
Yeah, and I think you still need to get ChatGPT 4 if you want to have the images to be able to.
I have it, so I don't know. Oh, really?
But no, I'm saying I think in Copilot we're able to use the image feature. So
Right. I'm in the beta right now, so.
Larita, do you have a question?
Yeah, so okay, so we're in Chat GPT, or am I supposed to go into Copilot?
If you can get into Copilot, try Copilot just because
Okay.
it's a new tool, and I mean it's almost identical to ChatGPT.
Yeah, I used it last week, so okay.
Oh. The goal of this course was to get you all trying a bunch of different sorry, LLMs. That way you can kind of see what the differences are. Maybe you prefer Google Gemini, or maybe Copilot is the way that you want to go. Because starting next week, it's all going to be pretty like on your own. I'll still have this time open, but I won't be going through these processes with you all again. You'll just be continuing working. It's almost like a reset of the course. Like we're gonna go back to lesson plans, we're gonna go back to assignments, rubrics, and then summative assessments and formative assessments again. So I'll be able, if anybody is a little bit behind, which I know a couple of you are, don't worry. Next week, it's like kind of like a catch-up time, and I'll be there. I'll be Ronald Ketchup. I can help anybody who needs support one-on-one. Because yeah, we want to continue to use these things. Okay, so
So what's the sign-in
the sign-in for
for Copilot?
is you can try the CPTC email address. It might work. If it doesn't work, ChatGPT. Okay. So, now let's go through this one here. Let's go ahead and look at the prompts today that we will be putting into Copilot. Following is a prompt that you will modify, copy, and paste into ChatGPT. Copilot. And then purpose of the first prompt is to train. Okay, same as before. Expert curriculum and instructional designer, and what department are you in, and what is the course that you are making your thing for, your summative assessment. Okay, I will provide you with instructions on how to fill out the template, because there is the Kahoot template was very self-explanatory, but this one is a little bit more challenging. Cells that I copy and paste from the template. So once again, we're going to copy and paste cells from Excel. And then information from the course that I would like to include on the exam, okay? So how to fill out the template, the actual template, and what to put into the template, into the Excel files, into the cells of the Excel file. Your first job is to create 25 4-point multiple choice and multiple response questions and put them into a table formatted according to the instructions for how to fill out the template. So here I've set it up. I've given ChatGPT a role once again. I've told it what it's going to do, and then I've given it my deliverable, what the final result. And then once again, at the end, I'm asking, can you concisely explain this process to fulfill the request? Just because I want to make sure that it's going to follow the right thing, okay? So I'm going to continue with my example from the welding. I could also do someone else that is unable to do it on their own for any reason. Otherwise, you all can do it on your own and see what kind of results you get. So for me, let's see what it says here. It's going to understand the content, same as last time. Determine what kind of questions. Make the questions. Make sure it's formatted into a table. That's good, because that's what the problem with it last time. It wasn't formatted into a table. And what do I need? I need the specific information from the course, particular topics, and any preference of difficulty. Nah, I don't have all that stuff. So what I do have is the instructions. So let's see here. This CSV file, let me go ahead and open that one up so we can all see what we're working on with that. So I'll show you all this CSV file. So what does that mean? Some features may be lost if you save this workbook. Okay, we don't need that. So you can see here, it looks like the MC is going to be multiple choice. The MR, let me zoom this in for you. The MR is multiple response. This one, I think 5 is, what's 5? Okay, column A is the type of question. B is not used, but it must be there. Column C is the point value of the question. And column D is the question body. So let's look here. Let's look back at question D. So, okay, so here would be the question. They're going to put the questions in B. Column E is the correct answer. So let's see here. Use 1 to indicate A, 2 to indicate B. We don't need to know this. We just need to make sure. Right now, we don't need to know this. At the end, we can go in and say, okay, well, let's make sure everything is correct. And then F through J are the possible answer choices, okay? So I'm going to copy this. These are the instructions. I'm going to copy the template, which is the table that I already copy and pasted from the CSV file, and the information. So for me, my information that I'm going to do is what I did. I went through, I went into the welding course, Welding 106, and I copy and pasted all of the module, like everything from the modules. Like I started at the top module, which was week 2, and then I copied it all the way down. It was a quiz. It was chapter 4. It has a little bit of information there. So if you have really nice, what is that? If you have really nice modules and they're very detailed, then you can do this. If not, maybe copy and pasting like a summary of your course, what you're going to cover in your course. Maybe something from the, what's that thing? The syllabus. If you have the information in the syllabus, or if you already have a summative assessment that you want to I guess, I don't know, redo. Maybe all the answers are the same, right? So you want to like redo it. You could also copy and paste that. Copy and paste the name of the book that you're covering. Maybe the LLM will know what that book is and then extract questions from there. But this is the way that I wanted to do it with this welding class. So once again, I'm copying all this stuff from number 1, where it's the instructions, 2 is the template, and 3 is the information. So I'm going to copy and paste that into Copilot. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful table, but it looks wrong. I can tell you already right now, it looks wrong. Point value. Oh, wait a minute. No, let's see. It's got the type. It looks like there's a space here for the B. Question number. Is that right? Question number. Question number. Question. No, it added in an extra one. So let's see what we can do with this. All right. Oh, and then it gave the correct answer, and then it just gave answer choices. What happens? Let's see what it, if I click this Excel button. And Tracy, I know that you've been having problems with Excel. This might be a solution for you. Oh. Give me a sec. Let me go ahead and log into my Office 365. No, stop. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, never mind. It just saved it. It just saved it as an Excel file. I thought it was going to open it in thing. Okay, let's see here. Which welding processes uses consumable electrode? Oh, it looked like it got interrupted. It got interrupted in the middle of question 18. I think 25 is too much. Like it might be able to work if you're using ChatGPT 4, but see how it just stopped in the middle of this sentence? Which welding process uses consumable electrode with and then it doesn't say anything and it doesn't have the answers. All right, so it doesn't give it to me in the correct, yeah, it doesn't give it to me in the correct format here, but we might be able to make it work if we tell it where it made a mistake. So I'm gonna go back up here at the top, and I want to one more time give it these instructions. So let's see if this works. I'm going to say make sure you follow the format exactly. It's a table. Table format exactly. Otherwise, it won't work. And I'll get in trouble. We really want the...
You're missing a won't, otherwise it work.
Oh, otherwise it won't work.
Won't work.
Thank you. That's important. And I'll get in trouble. We're gonna try to make it feel bad if it does a bad job. So it's gonna do an extra good job for us because the LLM doesn't want us to get in trouble. Okay. Here are the instructions again. Let's just do 15 questions this time. Or yeah, it was 18 where it stopped, right? Okay. Let's see how this works. Did anybody else get any luck on their first response from Copilot with the table? What did y'all get? No. All right. I'll let it finish, but oh, it's so close. So hold on. The question number, wait a minute. Let me make sure it's in it. B point value. There should be no question number column, right? And columns. And the problem right now is the answer choices. Answer choices should be in their own column. Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay, this looks better. Point value, question body. Oh, yeah, this actually looks right. So what we're gonna do here. Nice. Please revise these questions. Everything looks good. We can proceed. Proceed with what? Continuing? All right. So let's see. Now, if I click on this Excel again, since I'm already logged in, it should automatically put me up. And let's do a little comparison. So here is what it gave me. And then here is how it should be. I think all I need to do is just add in, I just need to add in. Why can I not insert? Hold on. This is hidden. I think all I need to do is add in one here. Let's see. Okay, so, and get rid of this one. Delete. So we've got MC, nothing. Okay, it's got all of these. These are how much they're worth. These are the questions, right? The D should be questions. Okay, good. E should be the answer. What? Why are some of these? See, why are some of, I wonder, oh, okay. 1, 1. Okay. I get what they're doing. I want to change these. So 3, 1, 2. I want these to all be numbers. That way, everything is consistent, right? So I'm just going through and I'm changing the number to where it is. And then the rest, F through J. So I'm not a welding expert, so I don't know if any of these questions are correct. Or sorry, if any of the answers are correct to the questions. But if my welding guy was here, he'd be able to let you know. Did anybody make it to this stage? Where can I, if not, where can I help you? How can I help you? I think that this is gonna work, everyone. Right. So I'm gonna save this as a CSV because that's the one we're working with here. And I'll probably just go with it's CSV, comma, delimited. Seems like the right one. I'm gonna say this is the welding midterm. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can add. I might be getting a little selfish here, but I'm gonna see if I can get another 15 questions. But I don't know if it's gonna. No, don't leave me. Why'd you do that? Okay. Can I get 15 new questions? Questions using the same format. Also, please just use numbers in the correct answer column. So I don't want to go through and do the numbers again. So let's see if it can understand what I'm saying here. Correct answer 1, 3. Yeah, so if you haven't learned this yet in this course, you can give up. and get frustrated. I've done it before. But if you can figure out what is wrong, you should be able to talk your way out of it and get it to give you the correct thing, right? So for this one, once again, they were giving me really bad results right at the beginning, right? But then I told it, here, I said, this is what the format it should be. There should be no question number column, right? And then I told it that each one needs to have its own column. So I just basically said, hey, this is where you're making mistakes. Can you do it again? Keeping that in mind. And I'm able to get a lot more better results. So let's see if I can copy and paste this in here. Okay, it looks good. I'm just going to go through and remember they added. I could go in and I can say, hey, make sure there's a blank row or a blank column, but let's see. Is that good? This looks good. All right. So now I'm going to save that. How many questions is that? So 30 questions created in however long I've been working on these things. Y'all gonna love this part. So what we can do now that we've got the CSV file ready to go, we can go into this page, back to this page, and I have something called the Classic to Canvas QTI converter. Okay. Now, all we have to do for this one is we're going to choose this file, which I remember I called it welding midterm. Importance of naming things. Okay, welding midterm.csv. And then all I have to do is press this purple button, perform conversion. And what it's going to do is it's going to take that CSV file and then it's going to put it into a QTI file. Actually, it's going to put it into a zip file, which if you see over here on the right, welding midterm underscore a bunch of numbers .zip. But that zip file is the QTI file. Okay, it's a QTI zip file. And I don't know what QTI means, but it just means you'll see here in a second where I'm going to be able to put it into my course. Okay, I'm just going to do it into this course. Actually, no, I'm not, because it's going to get too messy. This course is already too messy. So I'm going to go into one of my other courses here. I'll do my AI for productivity class. So in order, I'm sure everyone has imported content into their courses before. But just in case you haven't, in your Canvas course, down at the bottoms, you have settings on the left. And then you have a button here that says import, or not a button, but you have on this list here, it says import course content. So you're going to click that, import course content. You're going to select what kind of content you want to import. And let me show you this one a little bit closer. No, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Wait. Question and test interoperability. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you. That is what QTI stands for. Question and test interoperability. And if I look down here, QTI zip file down at the bottom. So I click on this one, QTI zip file. Choose the file, welding midterm. Select the question bank. I'm just going to do create new question bank. Oh my God. Hold on. I need to zoom out. Otherwise, I'm going to get lost. Okay. The question bank name, I'm just going to call this one standard. Import existing quizzes as new quizzes. I and the rest of the people that I work with are not big fans of new quizzes. If anybody can figure out new quizzes and tell us the benefit of using it, please do. Otherwise, I'm just going to do the classic quizzes. And then overwrite assessment with content matching ID. So we don't need any of that stuff. So here we go. I'm just going to click the import button and then cross my fingers. All right, while that's importing, does anybody have any questions? All right, so now, if this worked properly, I will go over to my quizzes on the left, and I will see a welding midterm quiz with 30 questions worth 78 points. Now, remember, there were just like random. I don't know how Copilot figured these points out. These are the different points right here. If I want, I have 30. So, well, that doesn't really go into 100 very often. But, you know, you can find, maybe I'll take out these 5, right? Let's go ahead and just delete these. And then let's say I just make all of these 4 points, right? If I have all of these as 4 points, 4, remember the C column is the how many points it's worth. So if I made all of these 4 points, then that'll be 100 points, right? But anyways, I got 78 here. Let me go ahead and let's click this one and check it out. So I go to the preview here. And which welding process uses a consumable electrode? Boom. This is the first one here, consumable electrode. Correct answer is 3. Stick welding. Let's check. Shielded metal arc welding. Is that correct? Shielded metal arc welding. Maybe that's what stick weld. Maybe that's another word for stick welding. What gas is commonly used in TIG welding for shielding? Oh, I did see it. It just did say stick welding. Right? Manual arc. Oh no, metal arc welding. Oh, commonly known as arc welding or stick welding. So that one was correct. This one is argon. Let's see if that's an option. Argon. And let's see if that's the correct answer. Number 1, argon. So pretty good, right? All I did was give it the Canvas modules list, which just is like the list of the topics, right? And then it made all of these questions and then made all of these answers. And I know y'all made multiple choice quizzes before, and it takes a while to think about what wrong answers you want to put that are like not too wrong, so that they're like, oh, of course it's not Kevin Bacon. And then it just puts them all into this nice, you know, Excel spreadsheet so that you can just change it to a QTI quick and then import it into Canvas. So I don't know. Somebody clocked me. I think that was like 20 minutes. Jaya, do you have a question?
No, I was just gonna compliment you. That was impressive. And I'm gonna be back to do this assignment when I can have this in the background.
Yes.
I can't watch your screen and try and do my work on my screen. Apparently, it's too much input for me. So
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
it's hard to watch and then be on my other screen to do my work. So, but I don't mind hanging out, and at least I'm kind of following along and I'm doing other things. So
Sure.
sorry, but I will come back to this. So thank you so much, Ron.
Yeah, good. Anybody, I will be putting this recording up. I'll try to do it after we finish today. And then for anybody who's curious, so let me go back to our main course. I do put no, not calendar. Sorry.
Yes, I'm
I
grateful.
do put
Thank
the
you.
recordings up right in the mod. If you go to modules, and then there's the Zoom thing here, module. And then also if you go to the Clover Park Tech Teaching and Learning Center YouTube, I have them as a playlist. And every time I'll add the new one, the newest one into the playlist here.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Oh my God, it's still talking. Don't talk. Okay. I'll put this link here to the playlist into the chat if you want to add that to your bookmarks or watch later. This one here, save the playlist, or I don't know what else you can do with that, but okay, so that's really it. That's the only thing that we were here to do, was to try to get those CSV files into the QTI files. The assignment here is just posting a link to your CSV file, copy and pasting your table over. So that's just coming in here and going copy, or selecting the first one, selecting the end one, and then copy paste that into here. And then if you have your reflective journal, you can write that there. It looks like we've already got Mel Harmon as another example of here, how you can put it together. It looks like she did a pretty good job on that as well. But it looks like it was frustrating. So maybe she should have waited until we did it together. Maybe that can give her some extra insight. I'll have to talk to her about that. But other than that, that's that. Like I said, if you look over here in the modules, we're pretty much done here at summative assessment. Starting next week, we'll go back to lesson plans, then we'll go back to assignments, rubrics, and then the assessments. The portfolio presentation and creation, that will be at the end, and that will be something that we're going to cross this bridge. You see this bridge? We'll cross the bridge when we come to it. So does anybody have any questions? Never finished a little bit early, so this is question time if anybody has any. If you don't, feel free to leave, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. Jai, I see your hand.
Yeah, and my face. You can see my
And your
face now
face.
too,
Nice
which
to
I
see
know
you.
is a wonderful gift that I'm
It's
sharing.
nice to
with
see you, Jaya.
No, thank you. So we really appreciate all of this. This is like so much work that you've done here. I just want to let you know that I know that everyone in this room and everyone doing this does appreciate it. It is very overwhelming to some, perhaps, like myself. And so I do just want to thank you. I wondered if you had a chance to, if you saw my note about whether or not we could use these syllabi things that we've been creating, meaning I don't think we can replace school policies, right? College policies. They're written in a specific language, correct?
Yeah, the syllabus stuff, I think you have to go through the correct process. There's like there's a process at the college if you want to get your syllabus changed.
Right. Is anybody planning on using the syllabus that they created? Anybody in this room?
I'm probably going to update my course objectives, some of them, and change some quizzes, but it'll just be minor changes for me for my syllabus.
What about you, Poppy?
Yeah, I'm I need to change pretty much. I'm not changing my syllabi, but I definitely am changing some of my course learning outcomes and
Right.
my yeah.
When was the last time you revised your curriculum?
Me?
Yeah. Just curious.
Oh, well, before Rasha was here, so
Oh, right.
I mean, we kind of revised it after I came in 2016, so probably 2018, 2020.
Got it. Okay, so I think I don't really have any, and I just also wanted to thank you, Ronald, for figuring out how to get us some quick points here for our CEUs.
Yeah,
I'm going to do that.
coming soon. I hope
Yeah.
everyone can
Thank you.
reach the summit.
Reach the mountain. Yep, we're working towards it. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
But
Thank
do
you,
we get a
Jai.
slide down the other side now?
Yeah, you didn't know that's the way down. It's just a big around the mountain.
Take care, everybody. This was great, Ronald. I'm learning so much. So this is great.
I'm happy to hear
Thank
that, Larissa.
you.
Thank you for saying that.
Yes. And faculty, don't forget to vote.
Faculty, don't forget to vote. All right, well, I
Yeah.
think
Will do.
that is going to wrap things up. Thank you all for the kind words. Great work. I hope you are able to successfully talk with the LLM. If you need some help, let me know. I'll stick around at the end in case anybody else has any last minute questions. Otherwise,
You
see
know,
y'all next-
it's a lot.